So something that has come up a few times recently is that I was told you are such a baby. Yes, I was told this, and honestly, whenever that happens, it actually makes me happy, and I want to tell you why. First of all, because whoever tells me that, for me, it means that I really trust them, that I'm really comfortable with them because I just let myself go and be in the moment and express emotions in the moment the way I feel them. And the second, why it makes me happy is that I am able to do that. That I got to that phase where I can truly feel joy or any emotion in my body and express it in the moment. Because I remember in the past, there were times when I would not allow myself to feel fully joy or sadness or even anger. With joy, it was that I felt that it would trigger others, that they would either, criticize me or that maybe they would not understand me, and basically I would not allow myself to fully feel joy, which kind of seems like very dumb, but I just wouldn't. Then, same with sadness, because I would feel that I need to be happy for others or at least neutral, and I would not allow myself to feel sadness either. And same with anger. Like, I would rather withdraw or get quiet. I would, let's say it would be with our boys, I would be angry with them, but I would not express it. And I would withdraw love from them. And I would just kind of, create this distance. And so I realized though that there is this saying that like when we really can't feel our emotions fully, when we kind of suppress them, that it is like if we were holding balloons underwater, and it just takes so much effort, it just takes so much energy to do that. And then eventually the balloons just blow out, right? The emotions just blow out. And whether it is a positive one or negative one. And I realized that that was actually standing like in my way of being truly happy and truly experiencing what it was I was experiencing. And I also realized that like just letting myself be and feeling in that particular moment what I am feeling allows me to be, yes, like a child, because that is just innate to me, that is just kind of what comes naturally to me. But you know what, there's nothing wrong with that. And why? I mean, if you look at kids, they process their emotions and then they get on with their life, right? And they just seem happy when it's reason to be happy and sad when it's reason to be sad. But they seem free. Why? Because they just don't overthink it and they just allow themselves to be. And so I wanted to share it with you because, sometimes we just try to be too grown up. We just try to be too accomplished, too grounded, too like in a certain pose, in certain energy. But we are just not feeling it authentically in that very moment. And it can actually make us disconnected from ourselves and sad and feel like under pressure when it's just so nice to let go and act silly when you feel like acting silly, and laugh like a baby when you feel like laughing like a baby, or jump out of joy when you feel like jumping out of joy. Because first of all, you get to share it with others and maybe pass it on to others. And second of all, you're just being true to yourself, right?